both mid laners are afraid of each other's champion pool, so Gangplank is being banned
I
right
think
away.
right now they will just stick to it because it worked out in the first game, so they will just keep on going in the same fashion.
Yeah, the bans are going in the same manner, nothing really changes, even though they swap the sides, but they decide...
Tristana ban.
Ooh, Tristana is actually a new ban right there. But are we gonna see a Fizz ban this time?
So many bans again drought on the mid lane here. They have such an insane respect
It's because
here for
both teams
ball.
are playing around mid lane, so like their highlight players are mid laners. That's why, I suppose.
Ezreal open, by the way.
Ornn is open.
On
Sejuani
Ezreal
is open.
They're quite on the.
So many champions are open right now.
What did he ban?
And also,
Jarvan? Choose the ban Jarvan.
But now the
Braum
Sejuani,
open.
Ornn is open.
Braum.
So many champions.
The instant
And
response should be Braum
The
here.
instant response should be Braum. Braum counters Forge of God from Ornn as the ultimate, and I think that there's no choice. You go for Sejuani and Braum, there's like no question about it. So we are seeing Sejuani being hovered by Acidy. I think that's a correct choice right there. I'm feeling like as a coach spectating these teams, and now we're seeing Braum. Yes, I'm really glad that this is the case.
I wonder why it took him so long to actually lock that in. But anyways, yeah, and actually also might go for the Sejuani. We saw so many
Sejuani is
Sejuani,
It's
Jarvan
just
matchups.
S tier. And
Yeah.
when Jarvan is banned, what
Definitely.
else can you go for? There's still Shyvana, but
You know, something that I didn't see anyone do is like, what do you think about the matchup on top side Fiora against On?
ooh, no, don't think that it works out really.
No?
Especially in competitive. If you camp Fiora and she dies or gets denied like at least like 2 waves of experience, she's done so. And as it goes for Ornn, he doesn't really care what happens to the lane if he gets ganked, even if he dies. Okay, even if when he dies, it gets to some extent that it's really difficult to lane, but I think that Ornn is just way better than Fiora.
I think when it comes to teamfights, definitely. But
You can go for Eloy if you want to go a little bit off meta and surprise your opponent. You can go for Eloy. I think that Eloy into Ornn is a really good choice.
okay. Can work out definitely. First time we actually see Rexa and they have the next knockup with Alistar. Great choice of support, I would say. And
So far, so
Yeah.
much crowd control.
Yeah.
But now what can they do on the red side? They can pick mid lane and ban 2 assassins. Because right now, they are opting for Kassadin. I really like this choice. They are stealing away from Domas. He is known for his ability to play Kassadin to some extent very well.
should
but
ban
it didn't
champions
work
like
out.
Corki or ADCs that counter him
Yeah.
now. Like really, they're doing it right on the red side this time. Like
Picking
great
a solo
thought
lane,
process.
banning the bans
Yeah.
for Kassadin, I think that's really wise choice. And I think that Zed has to be banned immediately. Domas is known for his Zed. He is playing those kind of assassins. He has a really specific champion pool. Fizz, Kassadin, Zed. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That is over. Azir as well. But yeah, I saw him spamming Azir, but I don't think that Azir is that confident. Like, I don't know if he would-
Anyways, already taken off the board, so
Yeah.
not even worth considering anymore. And yeah,
But they're not going for mid lane bans. They're going for Varus, which is interesting.
you know
Probably-
what? They will probably just ban the ADCs away, pick the remaining one away directly after the ban phase, and yeah.
They're playing it out smart, but if the Kassadin is getting countered in the mid lane, it's gonna be really difficult for Kassadin to survive this. Like if you pick Kassadin, you really want him to get into correct matchup, because otherwise it's gonna be really difficult for him to create any kind of pressure.
Yeah.
Even if he has level 6, it might be in that case where he's too behind to do anything.
Yeah, but I think like most people would agree that there's a and
Oh yeah,
there's
the
the
Zed
Z
ban.
ban.
Yeah.
Great
Now
insight
that-
here.
Now
Great
that I
insight.
like it. Now that I like it.
So against the Kassadin, most likely you should go in either ADC because it really countered Kassadin.
You can go
It's the-
Lucian. It's
Lucian
like-
was really strong,
Yeah.
but not anymore. I
Yeah.
would say just really off meta.
Like
but
right now-
Corki is just available still.
I don't think his Corki is really that great. Like yes, he can sustain the lane, and so like and he can survive safely. But yeah, Corki is a good pick. I'm not saying that is bad.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that Jace
Yes, of course.
is
of
the
course,
go-to pick
of
right
course,
now.
of
If he
course.
can play Jace, Jace can just create so much pressure. But the problem is that they might get into the situation where they lack magic damage.
I had the exact same thought actually. You can
Because they already
read
picked
my mind actually.
Yeah, they already picked the top laner and the jungler. Ooh, but now we're seeing Warren providing magic damage. Magic damage from the AD carry when he's playing Kog'Maw. It could potentially be an AD mid laner, and if it's Jace, it's gonna be a troublesome time for Kassadin right here in the mid lane. Oh yeah, it is. It is
Like
being
you
covered.
mentioned,
I'm
like you
feeling
mentioned,
like a mastermind right here.
Insane.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good because they have the magic damage from AD carry, a little bit of magic damage from the Warren.
Oh.
Oh.
I like this actually.
Yeah, Camille, I forgot to mention.
No,
Camille,
right now I
I-
don't
Loy-
really like the composition for the blue side here right now. Go Exanimo. Just because with the Kog'Maw, look at the CC they have, look at the knockups they have, look at the separation they have with Camille now coming in. Like this Kog'Maw has to be like happy feet probably.
But both teams, they can play around a lot of lanes. So this, oh, man, these teams are drafting so evenly because yesterday when
Yes,
we
this draft is very even. Yeah.
yeah, because yesterday when we were seeing the drafts, it was like, okay, they lost the draft like completely. They have to
This
play
team
really
had
carefully and
the
so on.
edge, yeah.
But this time it looks like it's a coin flip. Who plays it better? It's like the game of inches. Who gets the better gank? Who realizes that he has to like show up and do a counter or match gank? So it's only up to the players, and I'm really excited that the match is going in. That we are going into the match where the game is drafted evenly.
Yeah, and right now, like from my point of view, early on, maybe we see another level 1 invade, something sneaky. Maybe.
I believe that
It would be
Falcon
fun,
Gaming.
actually, would
I believe that Falcon Gaming are saying, okay, guys, we had our coin flip.
Flashbacks?
Yeah, it didn't work out. Let's just see how it goes if we play it safely.
Yeah. So yeah, but from a teamfight point of view, I mean, I just see on and I directly have this tingling feeling, you know, like it
Yeah,
doesn't go
the point is,
out well.
you have to be afraid of Warren if you don't have any interruptions. But I have Braum. Braum is insanely good. He uses his Forge of God.
They could just
God
bait
of
it out,
Forge.
you know.
Yeah, or something.
As well. They should try to bait it out though, the shield first, or just wait with the on ultimate as long as possible, and then use Kog'Maw, like really getting all the free damage in. Then Braum is really on the pressure here.
Yeah, exactly.
fire.
You're really on point with this one. Like you can use your ultimate with the mind, like with the thought in your mind that is gonna be cancelled. But then Kog'Maw is like, "Where's the shield now, brother?" And
Yeah,
he's like,
free hitting.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, or you're
Lovely.
just really waiting for the on ultimate as long as possible, you know, just having it there available, waiting for the shield. Now, Braum has to decide, does he want his team to take a lot of damage from Kog'Maw, or does he want to like use the shield just for the on ultimate? What does he have
Yeah.
to do, you know? He's really
It's
on pressure.
Really like
Yep.
a lot of responsibilities for Braum right there.
But right now, like I see from the red side, it's a perfect like 1-3-1 comp.
Yeah.
They also have
If Jace
strong team
if
fight, by
Jace
the way.
doesn't get ahead, I don't mean the kill. If he doesn't get like a 15 and 20 CS lead in the mid lane,
He should, by the way.
yeah, he should. Like it's natural. If you're Kassadin, you shouldn't be saying, "I'm losing the lane against Jace when I'm having like 15 CS disadvantage." It is kind of normal. So
Epta would say to just, again, lock the lane in front of your
Yeah.
turrets, try to stay even in terms of XP, and
So it's up to
CS
junglers
is
like to
just a bonus.
create as better conditions around the mid lane. For Rek'Sai, it's about like creating the gank pressure in the mid lane. For Sejuani, it's like creating vision, having the possibility for Kassadin to play safely, creating the opportunities, helping the shove of the mid lane. Because at some point, Kassadin will get collapsed into his tower, and then the wave will naturally push into Jace. And if Jace manages to freeze and there's nobody there to help him, Kassadin is gonna be in huge trouble because he's forced to back, or he's either like playing way too aggressively.
Has a bad base,
stepping
right? Has to
forward.
TP back
Yeah.
in. That's not too good for him. Now, I see an option for Rek'Sai to actually go for a Bengi gank early on bot lane, draw the flash, maybe get the kill. If they get the kill, it would be a bonus, to be honest, but they should opt for the lane pressure. Usually, Alistar and Kog'Maw, they have the lane pressure in this one, but it also depends on the level 1, level 2, you know? So, but yeah, other than this, like you mentioned, play around the mid lane, enable Jace, get him around the map afterwards, and yeah, like you're good to go after this.
Yeah, but there's a really important thing to mention as well. Alistar is the mobility is go to support at the end the bottom. If he gets the mobility he puts early on, he goes to the mid lane, he goes to the top lane. He can like change the direction of the game completely.
Yeah.
Just
And the
by
pace,
roaming. Yeah.
pace actually. Yeah.
Well, on the other hand, Braum, he has to go for the side stone. He has to go for maybe an upgrade for relic shield.
But they have
like,
the Latvian Marta in the team though, so playing jungle, not support though. But
I'm really interested to see the loading screen for the Kassadin choice.
Yeah.
If he went for
fleet footwork.
yeah, Kassadin fleet footwork one.
Actually, he went to Ahri.
No. Why would he
Okay.
go fleet footwork on Kassadin?
Actually, no.
Hello.
I mean,
Too many Koreans.
yeah, same.
Yeah,
actually,
and
same.
he went for the additional armor in the mid lane. That is understandable.
So yeah, we hit the rift right now. And then we got to see.
We are in potentially the
choices.
last game of the first place. So this is it. I am excited. I actually expected even game, but it was way more even than I expected.
Like it's either do or die right now for the Falcon Gaming. So if they manage to bounce back here, we got to see the third game. If not, well then Got to congratulate Exanimo, yeah,
Only
for the
here.
third place. Winner of the heart, I guess.
They're doing
She's
the same
doing the
strategy again.
on
But
the
now
top side.
Falcon Gaming are saying we're not going in anywhere close to your jungle. Actually, I'm wrong because they're going for the bot lane tri-bush. They get the trinket right there in the bush, so they have some additional information about what is happening on the map. Meanwhile, go Exanimo.
I mean, they have to be crazy if they want to invade against an Alistar. Like face
Yeah.
check into an Alistar? No, please, no. No way. So yeah, right now we actually both bot lanes have the ignite fairly often is the choice right now today, right? Then a bit more aggressive choice of sums for Jace here with the ignite. So already have a kind of an idea of how this will go.
It's completely normal for him to take ignite.
Yeah.
So I just want the camera to play around mid lane, not because I'm mid laner, but because this game is just focused around mid. And if Domas is
Oh, actually,
talented enough
here
together.
you can see already something that I saw from a lot of high challenger players, just drawing the attention from the CS. You know, he pulled the CS further into the lane.
Yeah, but he missed a very important cue right there. Like you have to realize that Kassadin is playing with Doran Shield, so he only has one potion.
Yeah.
If you manage to choke him down under the tower, poke him a lot, and he's getting onto that point where he's like forced to give up experience, then this lane is done so. But he missed a very important cue right there.
And actually gets poked by a lot here.
Yeah, but you have
So
to remember
it's really
that Jace is playing with
mistaken.
3 potions, so it's not that crucial.
Still crucial to hit the Q here in this mid lane in the trade. And now they have to be careful on bot lane as they will surely get level 2 earlier here. Braum and
Yeah, Rek'Sai is taking the
Oh,
the
and
route.
got
that
the
was shot to
turret
the
hit on
Jace.
mid lane.
Yeah, that's a really big roll there. But now that Rek'Sai is skipping some camps while Sejani is doing a full clear there on the bottom side, he actually decides not to go for the top side. Rek'Sai is invading his jungle while Sejani decides to gank on Jace, and Jace is in a really low HP spot now that top lane is
Flash
losing
is still
1v1 as well.
available.
Now Sejani is going around, she has the flash, will the Permafrost connect with the Arctic dash right there. Oh,
Goes
Domas is
aggressive.
going for 1-for-1, is he gonna make it?
Oh!
The ignite is there, is that gonna be enough? He actually does not get the friendless, Sejani is the one saying, this is mine. And Falcon Gaming this time steps up in the early game now. Latvian Mata is in trouble, the Permafrost is the first stat.
Is he though?
Yeah,
right now,
that's a
turning it around? Not quite. So
Not
it
quite.
was super close though.
There
But-
was a stun, he couldn't go
yeah.
in.
But was there at the right time, in the right place of the on the map? So yeah, great gank here.
It was so hard to expect for Domas that gank from the bottom side. He probably got the information from the bottom that enemy Sejani started from the blue buff. And
Yeah, he
brought too
completely
smart.
faked it. Completely faked it.
Yeah, he faked his pathing and it was successful. Thomas went down, he has no potions, he came back to lane with
On the
2
other
logs.
hand, Rek'Sai was at red, so could have immediately called that out and made a call towards mid lane that he has
See,
to be careful.
Yeah, maybe it was a little bit late.
Another
but he
gank
could-
on the mid lane.
Wow! Kassadin managed to sidestep, but it is not enough. Kassadin is going down.
Kill goes to Rek'Sai, sadly.
Yeah, but did you see the flash knockup from Rek'Sai?
Yeah, missed it.
He managed to miss it, but
Then.
still, no big deal. Managed to get a kill.
And they have deep vision on the bottom side now. The same exact thing on the top side here. And overall, I would say Acid fairly low as well here. So going great for On so far. Has a small lead though. And yeah, we surely will see the first back from Rek'Sai soon. Probably will get the green jungle item as well for the vision. Right now, Sejuani has a small tempo advantage already based. Will come to the top side where they will spot her out. But probably will play more around the top side right now. Acid a bit in trouble. Has to TP back to the lane surely.
And it will be super scary for both of the mid laners because either Camille or Ornn, they can roam to mid lane, use their ultimates and create a lot of pressure, or maybe a situation where they can pick up another kill.
I think it's easier for On overall because he will most likely have the pressure in this lane up until Camille has the first small item, but she actually went for a Dorat.
Yeah, but you see, the point is, you mentioned that it's going to be easier for Ornn to roam
Yeah.
But it's against Kassadin. If you're
True,
using your
true.
ultimate, it's so hard to predict where he's using this Rift Wall. So
very
he's gonna
true.
be like forward, and you expect him to go sideways, you use the ultimate, you don't have the initial crowd control, and maybe you can even lose 2v2 when the jungler comes. Then Camille pushes out the top lane, and then you lose the pressure. So it's really risky. If you're roaming, you have to be sure that you're gonna hit your crowd control. And against Kassadin, it's a difficult task.
Ooh, actually, the dash misses, goes on him, permafrost lands, but now we have some action in the mid lane. Oh, nice flash here from Kalista. Now, Alistair has to be careful. Did not quite hit it. No,
Yeah,
what
the
happened to
flash
mid
was
lane?
good, but now we're seeing the 2v2 situation right there. Rek'Sai is opting for the 1v1. He thinks that he can pick up the 1v1 fight over there. Sejuani just places the ward safely, walks to his wolves, and Rek'Sai is playing so aggressively. He's going for the golem, but now Camille already used her hook shot. She still has a flash up. Rek'Sai wanted to go to top lane, but now he's just going for the golems.
Yeah, use the bum there to get over the wall. Now, look at the top side vision, jungle. Just, it's completely lit like a candlestick, I would say. So, they see everything, have all the information here. Now, Rek'Sai coming from the side. Can she get away here?
Her hook
Probably.
shot is not on cooldown, but now
she
she
used
already used it. She still has a flash up. The ultimate is up as well. Now the Forge of God is. Yes, the
dodged it!
Nice Hextime ultimatum. It helps her out in that situation,
But
but
doesn't help
actually is going down. But that was beautiful.
Yeah, actually, I thought for 1 second that she gets away, but actually, yeah, it was just looking beautiful. It didn't even help him that much. So, but anyways, like, what happened there? They had all the vision. They had the information that Rek'Sai was on the top side. They knew that he was there. He just played way too cocky. They're way too far up. So,
Yeah, exactly.
No
When you have the information that enemy jungler is in top side, you have to conserve your hook shot to get away, not to play it aggressively. Especially in this matchup where you cannot actually poke Warren. He has so much armor.
and also play it far on the lane. Like, play to the brush as far away from the river as possible, so you have more time to think when Rek'Sai comes up. And even like, you always want him to use the tunnel to come towards you, not so like you're using your hook shot and get away, and then like he has still the tunnel available.
We're seeing the head combo got cancelled. Nice double knockup right there. And Jamalti has no flash. His heal is up. Is he gonna use it now? The ignite reduced his heal, but now Kokomo is going down there. And Dasha is trying to survive by the third stack. The fourth stack is there. The Braum is already saying, oh, that's good. But that was just 1 out.
Had to completely like, I don't know if it was just a BM play from him, but actually killed him with his ultimate there. Not sure why he chose to do that, because he was super low already. So actually, no, SD has to be careful. He's in trouble here. He wants to push out this lane. Actually has to, or else he will lose a lot of CS. No, both of them know where the junglers were. They were on the bottom side. Both were spotted on wards as well. So right now they are on their own, and Ornn's ultimate will come up shortly. We have actually a small delay in the ultimate from Camille. She's making her way towards the river now, taking the bomb here. And actually nice. Right now they will try to steal the blue away, maybe.
They have enough crowd control for Jace. Jace is really squishy at this point. And looking at Kassadin's item, he already has the blasting one. So it's not that difficult for them to burst down Jace, because he's not opting for any defensive items. He's just going for long sword builds. He wants to get the almost Ghost Blade as soon as possible.
Blade of Draktar as well. Probably just
Possibly.
wants to deal true damage here. So, but yeah, I really would have thought that the Alistair goes the more aggressive build with boots first and roams around the map, but chooses to go for the vision here. So yeah, right now, like, the game slows down a bit. Oh, goes aggressive on the mid lane! Flash after, but did not change the stance, and what was that? Big derp, actually.
Big derp indeed. But that was a beautiful initiation of the fight. Nevertheless, did not pick up the kill.
Yeah, well, honestly, would have expected more there. But okay. Was super close though, but in the end both mid laners had to use the flash, so we might see some action soon there.
Our junglers are level 6, they have their ultimates. Oh, now they're meeting in the red buff right there. Bronze 2 Smurf still has his stun. Permafrost is
Alistair's moving up though.
on Rek'Sai, and he manages to get away. Rek'Sai decides not to ultimate.
And SD is fairly low now on the top, so it has to be careful. Definitely, like, the CS will come up, has TP still available, but
Kassadin has the teleport.
on
The
casts
Forge
of God here.
And he actually
missed it!
He missed it. Oh my. Third place match, man.
Yeah, well, No words.
You know that situation when you're like in solo queue and
No.
there's like a completely
No, I
broken
don't know.
champion, and there's somebody pick me this champion. This is some
Yes.
stuff, and then you pick him.
First
and
time
he
it
ends so completely.
Why did you pick this champion? Yeah, because I have a skin. Okay.
No, because it's like so broken. I
Yeah,
saw it
yeah.
on streams. Like, Ornn is so good. Can I cast the ultimate? I'll figure out something.
I always have Scara in mind. Managed to miss like 5 different ultimates. So yeah, right now Kalista, they are both like near the first small item, I would say. Next pack should net them either the first item post pack or actually going aggressive on mid lane.
Oh, flashes in, misses the glacial storm now.
Goes
They're-
aggressive back in, and
Go
no Exanimo
Exanimo.
flash forward, misses! One stack goes back in and they get the kill, Cassidy.
But
Great,
uses his ultimate. Is that gonna be enough? There's
With
only
a
one
sliver
after
of
left.
health.
He must walk away, but he gets hit by Rek'Sai. That's a 1-for-1. Both junglers are surviving in the mid lane. Is that gonna be another fight between them? It seems no. They all both respecting each other and going back for just a minion wave. But what a beautiful fight! What a beautiful fight of mistakes. I see.
Yeah, actually.
Flashing in,
First
missing the
flashing
ultimate.
in, then Rek'Sai misses the knock-up as well, went back in once he missed it and then just immediately killed JC and overall. Oh, actually they go aggressive now.
And he missed. What is happening? What
It's a
is
complete
happening?
fiesta, I would say. And now
Everybody
Alistair
misses
in
everything.
trouble has to ult. And where's Kog'Maw? He's just leaving him. What is happening?
Okay, heal is being powered by Kog'Maw right there in the bot lane.
Actually, he
Yeah, it's,
just ran
can
away.
you stop laughing?
okay.
It's so disrespectful.
Yeah. Actually, I can't stop.
Okay, now we're seeing another fight in the top lane, 1 versus 1, as he uses his hook shot right there to the wall.
Still has
Manages
the
to
TP.
get away.
It still has the TP. He just walked to the lane last time. So, and actually nothing happened on bot lane though. They didn't draw any sum, so they just went in aggressive. Kalista used the flash before, but yeah. No, they have to be considerate with the next engage though. I think they are close to getting like a big item once they base. They should probably both have close to 2k or something in money. So
Yeah, but in this situation, you have to be really respectful for the junglers, because if you have a lot of gold and jungler comes and you're out of resources, now we're seeing that Exanimo are playing aggressively there in the bot lane, but now we're seeing some action in the top lane as well. What is happening to the map? The Hextech ultimatum is being used, but that's not enough time. Little Pig takes the kill on Camille. He's trying his best to
Does he
get
get
away,
away?
but now the Rift Walls are being used one after another. The Glacial Storm connects, and that's a kill for Cassidy finally.
great roam though.
That's another
He
one.
makes an impact here
But
on the map.
in meanwhile, we're seeing Jace, leaving Jace alone in the mid lane. He deals a lot of damage. He just changes his form over and over again.
It's a lot of damage on the mid lane turret. So side steps.
Nice connects, and then he goes with the ultimate. That's definitely a kill for Rek'Sai. He's already on rampage. The teleport is being used in the mid lane. Now Domus could be potentially in trouble. He has no flash. The Venom Force stacks are stacking up already. Javals is trying to get away, but he has no summoners, has no mana. He's going into another fight. He doesn't realize
running to
that
Jace now.
is right there, and he gets the kill on Kalista.
Where was the map awareness at this point? No, they completely go aggressive now, and Camille surely gets away. No way that she's in trouble here.
She
I
still
don't
has
think
a
so.
hook shot right now.
Yeah.
Gets away. So much action in
Mid
this
lane turret
game.
is so low, they will get the turret for sure. After pushing out mid lane, and now have to be more considerate with the fights overall. Like, where's the communication, guys? Where's the vision as well? Right now, go Exanimo just completely
They're trying
taking
it.
over. Yeah, okay, I know. But it's not enough. And actually, go Exanimo fairly behind right now, right?
Why?
No, actually,
This is the Falcon game.
yeah, that's what I meant. I meant Falcon Gaming, of course.
They just lost the tower.
Lost a bit of track of the teams right now because there's just too much happening.
They're both really equal, so you can't tell who's who.
Okay, so actually, first time we don't see a first Drake Infernals. Quite
Oh
rare.
yeah, that's the
but
first game
Yeah.
in 2 days out of 5 games.
Actually, when
Yeah.
in solo queue, it never happens to me. So like really rarely though. But every time offline, you got to see the Infernals.
Cursed.
Yeah, it's a blessing, not a curse.
In the solo queue, it's a curse.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
get
of
the
course.
Drakes.
But I mean offline, it's
Yeah.
a blessing.
Everybody misses everything completely, but there's no dash for Sejani now. The knock-up connects, the Shroy is here with the headbutt combination, but he realizes that Camille is there with the hook shot, so they have to respect the 2v2 station right there, because it's only the support right there in the top lane, so we don't want to fight those.
Not sure why he used it there. It's just a complete waste. There was no, like, Sejuani was in no danger to get picked here, so they were fairly alone. Not sure. So yeah, right
because
now
he
the game slows down a bit. They send Kog'Maw towards mid lane. It's a good choice though, just because now he will get a lot of resources.
It's only him taking everything that he can. The Alistar is in the top lane, sharing experience with Ornn. And Ornn is
Also
already at
sending
that
Kog'Maw
stage.
alone against the Cassidy. It's really scary though.
That
for
is
Kog'Maw.
true, that is true. But the
S-
point is, if
splash.
Kassadin is going in, he does not have enough burst. He had to go for Ninja Tabbies and Arm Guard Seeker. So he has like invested a lot of gold into his safety against Jace. So he cannot go all in because the Kog'Maw damage is already ridiculous.
That's very true. As he will most likely get his first item on the next base though. And already has a lot of attack speed.
The problem is that Jace
Did he
is
went
left
for
alone.
lethal tempo though? To exceed the attack speed limit? I think so, if I remember right. I think so.
Let's see how it goes in the top lane. Both bottom lanes are trying to play against the opposing top laners just to get the tower. Jamal is there in the bot lane taking some tower shots. Now what we're seeing is that Jace is shoving in mid lane and he will have the first move to the top lane. The tower is already destroyed, so now they can just freely go to the top side jungle, get some vision, get the Rift Herald. And Jace is having the blaster there in the mid lane. Get it? The blast? The shock blast? Like,
Yeah.
having a blast.
Wow, nice pun actually.
Whatever.
Didn't see that one coming. So yeah, right now I think they just missed a decent opportunity to like just trade on the map here. They could have gone for bot lane turrets. Like overall, they just missed an opportunity. I'm not sure why Camille did not like just stand back. Sejuani goes towards the bottom side. They just trade the turrets. Overall, again, one mistake in macro really tells you which team is superior here at this point.
But at this point, we can also congratulate Exanimo for playing it
Of
more
course,
patiently.
of course.
Finally, not doing those mistakes, not going for aggressive fights for nothing. Now they're opting for fights to get something, like any kind of objectives. They didn't even need to fight to get a top lane tower. They didn't even need to fight for a Rift Herald. They just get like getting vision around and having that small advantage to make the enemies afraid of your fights. Than just taking objectives over and over again. That's what I like.
They have to respect you after all, and they got the Rift Turret, so it's probably some good tool to either use it on the mid lane, like for the inner turret, or on the bot lane to crack it open once more. Another thing is that all the kills are on Rek'Sai's side, so that's quite unfortunate. Usually you want to have that on a champion like Jace, who can just out-poke them, get them really low. Then
He's right there.
goes for the trade now. Actually, Kalista goes really aggressive.
Oh,
Drops really
is doing
low.
so much damage. Now, Kog'Maw are there, ignited, are there on the tower, but so many members are there in the bot lane. Kalista is going down as well. They might be opting for another fight where they're under the tower, but I think that they are playing this way too deep. Rek'Sai is trying to survive. He is tanking the tower, but he has
Cassidy
enough
does
armor
not go
to survive
aggressive.
it.
That's weird. I thought he would have gone for the Rek'Sai here.
What
No.
a nice knockup right there. Domas picks up another kill on Braum. That's probably gonna be something more on Rek'Sai. He's trying to use and save as much time as he can with his ultimate, but that's not enough. 3 members from Exanimo going down, and they might not get the opportunity to get the tower right there.
Big turn from Desra here. And actually, so great. Like the pulverize.
The combination
Wow.
for him was amazing. The knockup was massive.
Crazy, actually. And no,
Domas-
actually,
the shack blast.
yeah. And actually, did he had vision on him?
Yes, he did the
had.
award. The award.
Oh, actually, great vision here from Exanimo. They really stepped up their vision game overall. I like it so much, actually. SCD now has to be careful. Jace is still there.
Nothing connects from Warren. Guys, by the way, pick me Warren.
Let's surprise, surprise. Cassin is there as well now. Turns away, and Jace comes from behind though. Oh, immediately popped. Nothing you could do. Flashes to safety, and one kill for Kog'Maw, 1 kill for Jace is really tremendous here.
Now Demolisher Rune is already popped on the tower. That's probably gonna be the last inner tower going down for Team Falcon Gaming. They are getting in trouble. 5k gold short. The Ritel is being spawned, so they are opting for the second tower in the bot
They
lane.
have a big wave. They have a cannon wave as well. It takes so much damage on the bot lane here. They really have to make sure to get back into the base on the top side here.
While on the
Edison
other
is getting
side-
close. Can he interrupt here?
While on the other side, he is trying to get as much time as he can for his team to get the bot lane tower. But now Alistar is only one there in the top lane.
Big
But it
misplay.
takes so much time for them to finish off the tower.
They can
Oh
just
my God,
rotate
the head
towards
put
mid as
away.
well.
Now Kassan is there on the top side. Jace is forced to
And
go
what are they
around.
doing? They both cancel the TP. What is happening right now? This is completely losing out on the map here. Is this nerfs?
Yeah.
And actually,
You're about to drop out from the tournament.
Oh,
Obviously, it's nerves.
yeah, but it's only the third place, so.
They have to do their best. Why
Yeah,
are
of
you so
course.
disrespectful?
I'm not, of course. I'm
Coming
not.
from Germany.
Being in my country.
Can live in my country.
Okay.
My
So
apartment.
they're actually still going for deep vision here with Alistair, but has to be careful because he's alone. No, actually has the flash available. Maybe he wants to go aggressive, goes for an engage or something like this. For the next fight. No, they have the complete control over the map right now.
Yeah, the raid play just finished on Kog'Maw, the Blade of the Rune King on Lista. They have their first item, Power Spike.
They have so much damage on
Yeah.
Baron as well at this time. So it's 20 minutes into the game and they could consider going for it.
It's all about the Baron vision right now. They have their pinks, and as we mentioned before, I really liked Go Exanimo. They have stepped up with the vision game. So I just expect them to play around Nash, get as much pinks as they can, and just bait them into the fight. Because now they are insanely ahead. They can just pick up the fights.
So the call should be to turn, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, of course.
Don't
You
go
just
for
have to bait,
50-50 on the Baron.
Going 50-50 is just never good.
Sejuani still ahead by one level, and actually they could have just attacked the Baron as well here to get some extra damage on Alistair. Oh, actually, it tickles him a bit here on bot lane. It's quite funny to see that Ornn is so strong right now.
Yeah, Ornn
Who
has
would've thought?
only armor items against Kassadin. Kassadin is not doing anything right now. He had to build Ninja Tabis, he had to go Arm Seeker, and he's like armor with Rod of Ages.
Rod of Ages really late, so will scale, but I mean, just way too late overall, I think. You should have already had like 10 stacks by now in a normal game, though. So overall, the Jace really worked out really well actually for them. So right now, they have to be careful. They want to stall as long
It's all
as
about the top
possible.
lane and mid lane priority. You push out the wave, you control the National Vision. You push out the wave, you go for the National Vision again. It's
Get
all about that.
lane priority, get the vision, and
Yeah,
bait
exactly.
him
And now
into
the
phase checking.
Ornn just spotted that Sejuani's in the bot lane. He could
Kog'Maw is
potentially go.
alone here!
Ooh, the passive is already stacking up, but he misses up the Q.
But actually, great sidestep as well. Like,
Yeah, and as I mentioned before, Sejuani is being spotted in the bot lane. They are going for Nash. They don't really care about the steal. It's a 50-50 situation. And in fact,
Look at the
Sejuani
damage.
is level 12, but she has no smite right now. She is trying to get as close to the Baron as he can, but it's Kog'Maw with the Rage Blade doing so much Baron.
and the Baron will drop soon. Now Ornn also really low. Have to be careful. Now they're going back in. Great pulverize though. But now the poke comes in. Kog'Maw is hitting, and so much damage. Camille flanking from the side now. But gets super low, and they managed to kill Kog'Maw. And actually, do we see the... Yeah, we see the turn here. Falcon Gaming, they are stepping it up. They are winning.
Even though Go Exanimo they won, they got the Baron, but afterwards turning around when Ornn was tanking the tower, the three members. Oh my god, that's another
They
kill
could've just
for
come
Falcon
back,
Gaming.
actually.
And that was a nice comeback because the decision from Go Exanimo was way too cocky. Ornn was tanking so long that every member of Falcon Gaming just for his team to finish off the Baron. But after they got the Baron, they were like, okay, we got the Baron, we can fight. But again,
Actually, just
playing
move
way
away.
too confident.
Yeah, just
you
move
want
away.
to get like way too much. It's really disrespectful. You get something and just like retreat, play it safely. On this case, they're
Yeah.
playing it differently.
At one point it looked really good, but then the flank came in. Camille, she managed to hit the ultimate on Kog'Maw, and then Kassadin came in as well. They finished him off, and once Kog'Maw is dead, well, you know, Jace is really good when it comes to initial like poking and stuff, but then he has cooldowns. In most situations he cannot really go in because of the Alistair, because of the knockups, you know? So Kog'Maw is really the most important target right now. Another
Also
Ocean Drake, it's
probably-
the third Ocean Drake already. And now actually they want to play aggressive here? Should consider to just go for the mid priority because Jace was super far like away from this. And now actually turn aggressive on Alistair here.
Flash is
They
in
flash.
forward. Dasha is the target right there. Alistar is trying to tank as much as he can. He doesn't
Great
have his
shield.
summoners, but his ultimate is popped. The first target is probably going down anytime soon. Dasha is already in the base.
Kalista
Not by
goes
his own
super
will.
aggressive. And now oh, it's the double stun now. And now actually it seems like they are turning it completely around. Now Kog'Maw comes from the side from bot. Can he deal enough damage? But has
He
to
has the
flash
hurricane.
away.
Does he have the skill and mechanics and the time to deal damage? It's so low. Everyone for Go Exanimo, they're trying the best to get the kill. That's a
It's
double
so
kill.
close.
It's a triple kill for Jace, and they pick up a fight after losing one next to the Nashor. That's an ace for Go Exanimo. They're going for the mid lane.
It was so clutch actually. Like they completely like this. That was totally mechanics. Like that won them the fight here at this point. So actually, at one point, Kalista going 1v3. They're way too far ahead for the team, and still has the ultimate available. Just wanted to point that out. So big misplay by him here.
And also we have to give props for Kog'Maw. He was trying to poke as much as possible. So many flashes wasted on him. So the next time it's going to be easier for the others to peel Kog'Maw. They got the tower. Jace appeared from the side, and it was really difficult to absorb all the damage that Jace can provide at this point.
Yeah, and already he dealt so much damage already, and just has 2 items. So you really see like maybe
It's
an
already
exhaust
3.5.
would have maybe an exhaust would have paid off at this point. So. But yeah, right now both teams getting ready again. Like just trying to get vision lead at this point. So Baron, sadly, well, didn't really had to go for the fight, so it didn't really pay off. So right now, they should just try to go for an open fight in an open field and try to set up a flank again. And for flanks, you definitely need to have the vision control. Vision advantage is the key for them.
And right now there are so many threats from Go Exanimo. Kog'Maw is huge, Jace is huge as well. But you cannot forget about the others because they're providing so much crowd control. You need to peel your carries as well. So you have to go for their backline. But at the same time, you cannot leave Kalista or Kassadin.
And that's what I meant before. Like, Braum can actually not risk it and just has to use the shield for Kog'Maw. They cannot wait for On to use his ultimate and just use it for that one thing because Kog'Maw is just dealing so much damage. Now actually seeing 2 Aegis being bought from Rek'Sai and from On, like they just want to peel for Kog'Maw as much as possible. Also for Jace of course, but most likely Kog'Maw here now the most important target, and you can see it, the damage, even though it gets hit by the shield now. They turn in aggressive.
For the fight. Kalista is going in, but now the point you've got going, oh my god.
Big play from On here, and this might be the game actually. Go Exanimo.
Camille wasn't even there. The 3 members are already in the spawn by not their own will. They're taking the tower, but there are no minions. They're waiting for minion wave to come in. The tower is going down immediately, but now the Kassadin is trying to save as much time as he can. Are they going for the Nexus towers, or their inhibitor is surely be destroyed in just a second, and the Kog'Maw damage is just insane with the rebuff.
Yeah, and that should be game. They have enough time. It's 15 seconds on the timer here for Kalista for the bot lane, and Sejuani still 14 seconds as well. They turn onto the Nexus turrets. Can they defend it? They have to go all in now. Camille and Kassadin, where are they now? Going aggressive, going onto the Kog'Maw, but cannot really do much.
Kalista
now the
is
bot
already
lane
up.
spawns.
Kalista is coming right there. Are they going to turn around and fight? The Nexus is still up with a lot of HP. Now Kalista is trying to do as much damage as they can, but now Go Exanimo, they have no tools to disengage.
They can kill him now.
They have to fight. Camille is going down.
He's so low, he's surviving it with a sliver of HP. What is happening? Kog'Maw, he gets the double kill, and what is happening? Kalista.
That is the game. That is surely the game. Go Exanimo going for an ace, picking up Nexus, and that's surely a 2-0 in the series. Go Exanimo.
GG.
Well played. They made it. The 3rd place
It
of
was
National Elite
it was
Esports
so
in Baltics.
close.
Yeah.